Hi Scorpio, welcome to your love reading for April 2018. This is Elizabeth from channeledguidance.com. Okay, so I've already shuffled the decks. Let's go ahead and begin. This is for confirmation. But first, let's get you 9 cards from this deck. And this is a love reading for the sign of Scorpio for April 2018. The first card that you have, Scorpio, is the 6 of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio. The Ace of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio. King of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio. The 6 of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio. 4 of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio. The Lovers. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for April. Queen of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio. The Chariot. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio. And the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, what's the most important message that Scorpio needs to hear for April 2018? And you have the Queen of Cups. So this could be your energy, or this could even be a partner who is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Male or female, sun, moon, or rising. We'll come back to this to see how it ties in with the rest of the reading. I just noticed that you have the King and Queen of Wands. So there is, strong fire sign energy around you, which would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Again, it could be sun, moon, or rising, male or female. Okay, so let's take a look at the first 3 cards to see what's going on here. You've got the, again, 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands, King of Wands. So there's an energy here from the past, and it's the first card, and the first card's always, it's always really significant, and it has usually a very kind of special message for you. So for some of you, you may be doing a lot of thinking about the past. You may really be, doing a lot of thinking about maybe a relationship from the past. This could be someone that's no longer in your life, or someone that you want to be with again. I mean, this person could be coming back into your life, or you're just doing a lot of thinking about them. And this person could be the King of Wands. This could be someone who is a fire sign. Again, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising, male or female. Now what's interesting is that you have past energy here, but then you have a new beginning. You have the Ace of Wands, which I've always mentioned. The Ace of Wands, it feels like a major arcana, because it is like an entirely clean slate, doing away with everything that happened in the past and starting over. And you've got past energy right here. Now for some of you, it can be that you're hoping to reconnect with someone from the past, and I definitely see that happening in the first row. So that's a good sign for you. And with the Ace of Wands, it means that you can just erase everything that happened. You can just completely just let it go and start over again. Now for some of you, for those who are already coupled, there could be a lot of baggage from the past. A lot of arguments kind of being recycled, this and that. You said this, you said that, you didn't do that. A lot of past energy that maybe is not positive. It's possible for you to get away from that with the Ace of Wands here. Again, an entirely clean slate for you and your partner, where you're finally able to cut ties to things that have happened in the past, things that have hurt you and your partner. So I see new beginnings around you, a fresh start, a clean slate. But again, for some of you, it could be that people are kind of coming back from the past, where there is an entirely new beginning possible. Or it could be that you're just doing, there's a lot of thinking with regard to the past. You're thinking about someone from the past, or even someone could be thinking of you. Now in this row here, you've got the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So what I see here, I mean, you've got the 6 of Wands, which this is the victory card. This does represent overcoming obstacles. And then you've got over here the Lovers, which represents, a significant relationship. This could be your life partner. This is just, a committed long-term relationship. And then you've got the 4 of Pentacles in the middle. Now, the way I see this is that, there's been someone in your life that has been resisting change. I mean, this is, a really stubborn energy of wanting to keep everything exactly the way that it is. This is someone that, just wants to stay put. So if you're dealing with a partner that has maybe not wanted to commit as far as a committed relationship or marriage, It could be, you know, seeing the Lovers and the Six of Wands, victory as far as a committed relationship. Maybe you've wanted to get married. Maybe you've wanted to start a family. Or just, you know, someone that's been wanting to keep things the same. I feel like that is changing with these 2 cards around it. It can even be, I mean, this can be wanting, you know, resisting change and wanting to keep things the same. But it can even be, you know, someone that has been holding on to a relationship. Maybe you've been holding on to the hope, you know, that someone would return back into your life. Because with the 4 of Pentacles, it's just an energy of someone that is, you know, holding on to something material, which can be a relationship, you know, and I see it here. So I feel like if you've been holding out, you know, holding on to the hope that someone would return, you know, I already see that up here with the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And again, there's a significant relationship around someone that has been, you know, holding on to the idea of someone. And then you have the 6 of Wands saying victory. You know, you're overcoming this obstacle. Now down here, you've got the Queen of Wands. So this is someone who, again, who is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And you do have the King of Wands. So it's, you know, it could have a strong energy. You have a strong energy of a fire sign around you. There's a lot of movement around this relationship. You've got the Chariot, which means there's, you know, a lot of things happening around your love life. This also is victory. So you've got the Victory Minor Arcana and the Victory Major Arcana. So Scorpio is overcoming any obstacles that have been blocking your love life. The Chariot does mean that you're succeeding because you're being really persistent and determined to get the outcome that you want. You do have, you know, the 7 of Pentacles telling you to carefully weigh your options when it comes to your love life. Some of you, you know, you may have more than one person. I mean, the main energy was a water sign. And it could be you, yes, because you're a water sign, but it could be another water sign. Maybe a Cancer or a Pisces. For some of you, there could be a choice when it comes to a relationship with the 7 of Pentacles. But again, it could even be, you know, carefully reviewing someone from the past coming back into your life, because you started with the 6 of Cups. That's past energy. Really look at this carefully with the 7 of Pentacles. Means look at the past, what happened with the person, what did they do, why did you break up, and then kind of see what you want for the future. This is taking inventory and taking your time doing this. But if you do that, I mean, I do see victory right next to it, a success, movement, a lot of movement in your love life. Okay, so let's get a few more cards to see what the rest of the story is. What other messages are there for the sign of Scorpio for April 2018? You've got, interesting, now you've got the King of Cups. So now you have the King and Queen of Cups and the King and Queen of Wands. What other messages are there for Scorpio for April 2018? You've got the 2 of Wands. What other messages are there for Scorpio for April? And the 9 of Cups. So, once again, interesting synchronicity. King and Queen of Cups. King and Queen of Wands. So, for some of you, I mean, there's just a strong energy here. Let me just kind of bring them up so you can see them. I mean, there they are together. The King and Queen of Wands. The King and Queen of Cups. So, for some of you, there can be the general reading. So you have to see how this applies to you. There could be someone around you who's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, where they're, you know, there's a strong possibility with this person as far as a relationship. There can also be, again, another water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But, you know, kind of seeing these cards together, I mean, there's 4 of them. This also, it's like, you know, a feeling that 2 people belong together. They're very, again, the Queen and the King of Cups are very similar. The King and the Queen of Wands are very similar. So I feel like this could also be a message that, you know, these are people that belong together. So I have an interesting synchronicity here, but again, it could just be, you know, the energies around here. It could be the energy of, you know, that there's, for those who are single, there could be a water sign, or there could be a fire sign. But for those who are not single, it could just be that you're with the person that you belong. So, but you've also got the 2 of Wands here, which means there could be, you know, a delay. Things, whatever it is that you want to happen in your love life, whether you want to renew something from the past, or you want to fix a relationship. The 2 of Wands usually means there's going to be some waiting going on here. But the good news is that you have the 9 of Cups, which does represent your wishes being granted. This represents a lot of happiness headed your way. You're getting exactly what you want. Just remember that you have the Two of Wands telling you that, you know, you may have to do some waiting. You may have to wait for everything to fall into place. But I do see, again, you know, a significant relationship here. And of course, the Chariot, victory. You know, a lot of movement around your love life. New beginning with some type of energy from the past. Either you want someone back from the past, or you're finally able to leave the past behind you as far as you and your partner. Let's get a few more cards from this deck. What other messages are there for Scorpio for April? You've got the Eight of Wands. What other messages are there for Scorpio for April 2018? We've got the Devil. Messages for Scorpio for April. The Six of Swords. What's the most important message that Scorpio needs to hear for April 2018? The Tower. So the Tower is telling you, expect the unexpected. Anything can happen with the Tower. But also with the Tower, any, you know, a relationship that is not on a firm foundation, a relationship that is maybe not so positive, maybe it's not good for you, that may fall apart so that you can end up exactly where you belong. Maybe that's why I see two couples in this reading. Maybe there's someone out there that's better for you. With the Tower, there could be, you know, a shake-up so that you end up where you belong. Let's look at these three cards. So you've got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is promising you, you know, a lot of movement, and you already have that energy over here with the Chariot. There's something going on with your love life. And the Eight of Wands does mean, you know, excitement. This means that, you know, there's going to be movement, but this is excitement that comes out of nowhere, which ties into the Tower. So for some of you, you could be, you know, hearing from someone from the past, or a relationship that looked like it was ending. Suddenly your partner says, maybe we should not end things. You also have the Six of Swords telling you that, you know, you're moving away from everything that has been challenging you. And I mean, you have the Six of Wands right here telling you the same thing. The Victory card telling you you're overcoming obstacles. So, you know, I feel like, you know, there has been something challenging your relationship, and you're moving away from this. The Six of Swords means you're leaving toxic energy behind you. You're leaving toxic people behind you. You're moving away from the challenges. And you have the Devil in the middle of all of this. So I feel like Scorpio, either you've been dealing with like really negative thoughts about your love life if you're single, really kind of just really becoming overly pessimistic, or there's something not so positive, something unhealthy going on in your relationship. But there is like literally change around that. There's literally change. Like, you know, if there's something that your partner has been doing, whether they've been lying or they've been cheating, again, represented by the Devil and Major Arcana, the Six of Swords is saying that, you know, there's movement away from that. You're getting away from that energy. And, you know, there's a lot of movement around your love life. The Eight of Wands, it also represents a very kind of long anticipated change, or even, you know, a long anticipated communication. You've been seeing it next to the Six of Cups, makes me think of that. You've been, you know, eagerly awaiting someone to call you, to contact you. The Eight of Wands means that you're getting that communication. Especially seeing it right next to the Six of Cups, which is that energy from the past, which ironically is right next to a new beginning. So let me take a look at these cards to kind of tie everything together, see, you know, what are strong messages for you. You know, what I see here, the Chariot and the Six of Wands. These are two very similar energies. They're both victory cards, but this is a Major Arcana and a Minor. So victory is on your side, and you'll have to kind of see how this applies to you since this is a general reading. So victory may be as far as those who are single, you're hoping to find somebody new. You can definitely do that in the month of April, because you've got victory on your side. If you're hoping to fix a relationship that seems to be going downhill, you can definitely overcome those obstacles with both of these messages here. Now, there's also an energy here that's similar. The Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. You can completely start over. I mean, the Ace of Wands is telling you no matter what it is that you're dealing with, you can start over. There's a new beginning, a clean slate. Maybe as far as, you know, arguments from the past, issues that just never go away. And the Six of Swords is telling me again, this is confirming that you're getting away, you're moving away from all the challenges and the friction in your love life, all the drama. You're moving away from that towards something much, much healthier. But I feel like I mean, also this is confirming that your wishes are coming true when it comes to your love life. But I feel like, you know, you've got some thinking to do here with the Seven of Pentacles. You've really got to think very carefully about your love life to see what is it that you truly want, and be sure of that. You have to really think about what's happened in the past, because I mean, like, it was your first card. It could be maybe that you want to make different decisions than you've made in the past. Think about what you really want for yourself in the future. You know, are you really wanting a committed relationship right now? The Seven of Pentacles is like really taking inventory, because, you know, a significant relationship awaits you here. You have the Lovers, a significant relationship, which could be your life partner, a relationship that maybe lasts many years. It's very significant in your life. But there can be a delay here. And this could be a delay possibly for some of you because there is someone, maybe the person that you're involved with, that is, you know, resisting change. This is someone that wants to keep everything the same. Someone that maybe is not ready for commitment. But like I said, seeing it right next to a card of commitment, the Lovers, I feel, and again with the Six of Wands and the Chariot, you're overcoming that obstacle. Maybe that person is finally coming around. Maybe they were anti-relationship. Maybe they thought, why commit? Why get, you know, into messy entanglements? Let's just date. It could be, again, someone that was very much set in their ways is finally coming out of that, surrounded by the Lovers card and the Six of Wands. But again, you know, like I mentioned before, this can be, you know, that you have not wanted to let go of someone because maybe you felt like this person was the one and you didn't want to let go of them. And you've been kind of hoping, you know, to reconnect with that person. I see that right away up here with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands. There is a possibility, if you're watching this video because you want to reconnect with someone from the past, you literally have the past as the very first card, with the second card being a new beginning. And again, you know, unexpected, or should I say long anticipated excitement or long anticipated communication. You know, moving away from everything that has been hurting you, everything that has been challenging your love life. You know, you want to be careful that you're not bringing in any harsh energy here from the devil. Or maybe this is what you had been dealing with. You're getting away from this toxic energy from the devil. I just feel, you know, there's something drastic happening in your love life in April. The Tower is dramatic. You know, it's a shocking change, a shock to the system. It can even be shocking news. And again, these couples here, the King and Queen of Cups here together, the King and Queen of Wands. There's two couples here. I mean, I feel like this means something to some of you. Of course, it can be, you know, that you're with the person you belong, but it can even be that for some of you, maybe if you're leaving one relationship, and maybe what this is about is that you're having to choose, you're connecting with someone else, and you're wondering, like, you know, is this the person for me? These four cards, these four people are telling me that, you know, you were happy once with someone else, maybe. I mean, here's your element here, water. But you can also be happy with someone else. You can have that connection maybe with someone else if you are in that situation where you're moving on. If you chose to leave a relationship to be with someone else. These four, I mean, I feel like these four cards mean something to someone. Two couples. So maybe you're finding love with someone else. Or maybe this is something that's coming up for you in the future. Or there could be that you're torn between lovers right now. I just feel like it's significant for someone. But there is a strong energy here of success. That is a key word. Success. You're overcoming any obstacles that have been holding you back. Again, someone that has been resisting maybe change, resisting commitment. I feel like, you know, they are coming around. Okay, Scorpio, this has been your love reading for April 2018. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.